Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Vanessa's van life journey. I am just not getting up and I want to take a bath and do my personal hygienes today. But last night, right before I got ready to go to bed, my propane ran out. So I have to change my propane this morning before I get started, fix me something to eat and take a bath. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about having everything with you that you need and being self-sufficient. I do have 2 propane tanks with me just in case one runs out in the middle of me doing something and I need some more propane. I don't have to worry about rushing into town or going into the stores or Home Depot or anything like that and just abandoning whatever I was doing at that moment. Say, for instance, I was canning food and I was in the middle of canning and my propane ran out. I could just stop and change out my propane can and continue on the process of what I was doing. So I'm going to show you guys where I keep my extra propane can at, and then switch it out and just show you the process and come back and continue to talk to you about being self-sufficient and having everything that you need with you. I've already opened up this little storage that I have on the outside of my door over here. So I'm just going to take this stuff out. But this is where I keep my extra propane can. And whenever my propane runs out, you guys, I try to go the same day to Home Depot and get it switched out. When I'm in Texas, I have another place that I go to get my propane, and it's the cheapest place that I know of in Houston to get propane. It only costs $11. Even with the prices of everything else going up, the propane still remains $11 at that particular place in Houston. When I get back there, I'll show you guys. But now I'm paying $22 a canister for propane. It's still cheaper than the little green canisters. So if you are using the green canisters, I suggest that you, even though these are going to take up room, you're going to save more money. So I suggest you find a place in your vehicle where you can safely utilize propane in the bigger canisters. So I just stick it back up in place, and I'm going to take my folding table right here. Everything in my van has a place. I have so much storage for everything that I need. So I'm going to put that right there. And then this other stuff that I had on top, I'll just take that and put that back on top. And you want to check your stuff when you set it on the ground and make sure nothing didn't crawl in it. If you had let that stay on the ground for a little while, you'd want to double check that and make sure nothing crawled up in there, especially in this area where you have scorpions and tarantulas. You want to make sure. I'm going to put my laundry detergent back over here. My dirty clothes hamper. And that. I'm going to put my chair back up, and then I can go ahead and just close my van back up. So when my propane runs out, you guys, I don't put the little canister back in my storage container right away. I leave it out so I can go directly to where I'm going to get my refill or exchange. I leave it out so I can go do that right away. So that way when I run out again, this thing will be filled up already. I don't want to put this back in its storage and then forget that it's empty. And then when I run out of the other one, then I don't have one. So I'm just going to put everything else back up in here temporarily until I get the canister refilled. I'm just gonna leave this here until I finish taking my bath and until I get ready to go in town. So now I could just go over to my stove. Let me close my door, turn on some lights. And now I could just go over to my stove and light my stove and put my water on to take a bath. So I love having everything that I need with me and having everything self-sufficient. I love being able to provide for myself everything that I need in my van, and I don't have to rely on any outside source to do that. So if it's something that I want to do and I don't have it yet implemented into my van, that's something that I'll work on in the future, of having everything with me that I need. Opened up the thing on the outside. As soon as I come back in the van, my propane is ready to go. It's not that high right now, but I know it's opened up all the way. Let me see it again. There it goes. It's a little higher now. So I'm just gonna warm my water up to take a bath. So you guys, I'm letting my water boil so I could take a bath. But the moral of this story is, have everything with you, or for me, I like to have everything with me that I need to maintain my day-to-day. I don't want to be running in town every day. I don't want to be running to a grocery store, a supermarket, or a or Home Depot or Lowe's every single day for every single thing that I need. I try to have multiples of things so that way, no matter where I'm at, if I go somewhere for an extensive amount of time, sometimes you might go somewhere and might not plan to stay as long. And, you know, you might end up going there and find something so captivating that you could just stay there and not backtrack and go back into town and then go back. So I enjoy having everything that I need with me. Like I say, I have 2 propane tanks. I have almost double of everything. I make sure I have enough water with me. When I get ready to go somewhere, I make sure my water tank is full on the top. I make sure I have enough drinking water. I make sure I have enough food, whether I have prepped and have food in my refrigerator or whether I have canned food with me. I always have enough canned goods with me. I always have enough canned food with me where, you know, I can always have something to eat and something to drink. And just, I have all my tools with me. If something breaks on my van, it will be okay. I could fix it. And especially because I built my van myself, if anything malfunctions or breaks on my van, or I want to upgrade something, I can do it because I have already done it before. So try to be self-sufficient. Try to be smart about how you're storing stuff. You know, a lot of people say, I don't have enough room and I don't for this and I don't have enough room for that. And a lot of people, you have enough room. It's the way you organize it. It's the way you store it. The way you organize and store stuff will make more room for you to be able to have everything with you that you need. I have everything with me that I need. I have 2 propane tanks. I have water on the top of my van. I have solar on the top of my van. I have a storage container on the top of my van where I put my winter items when it's summertime and put my summer items when it's wintertime. I have a ladder on the top of my van. I have a Max Air vent on the top of my van. I have chairs if I want to sit out. I have a folding table if I want to can my own food. I have my canning pots. I have every single thing that I need. And if for some reason or another something comes up and I don't have something that I need, I'm going to get it. And then the next time I need it or that situation arise again, I will have it. If you find yourself borrowing stuff from other people when you go other places and there are other van lifers out, if you're borrowing something from somebody all the time, you need to get that item so that way you will have it. You know, it's good that other people are around you for you to borrow stuff from, but it's better if you have what you need, because you might go somewhere one day and no one is around you. Like where I'm camped at right now, you know, there are people around me far and in between, but I am in a campsite by myself on BLM land and nobody is next door to me. I can't walk outside my van and go ask somebody, do you have this? Do you have that? I have everything that I need. So let's go outside and let me show you guys my campsite where I'm located right now. And on this BLM land, you can move around, like as long as you don't have a tent pitched or stuff on the outside of your van. That's one thing about living in a van or RV or whatever it is you live in. As long as you don't have anything set up outside, you could leave whenever you want and you can move to another spot, especially when you're on BLM land. This is a fire pit that I built, and this is just a look at the BLM land in Pahrump, Nevada. It's vast. All the land that you see there is where you could possibly go and park and camp at. And right now, this time of year, there are not a lot of people down here. So you pretty much have the place kind of to yourself. There are other campers far and in between. I don't know if y'all can see that little truck right there. There are people far and in between. Closer on the ends that are closer to the road, you have more people congregating together, or not together necessarily, but close to each other because they're closer to the roads. Some people like to be closer to the roads, so when they get ready to go into town, they just have a hop, skip, and a jump to get to the road. But I'm kind of in between both roads that go into town. It's a road down here and it's a road down there. I'm kind of in between both of them right now, and I don't mind being out by myself. That pretty much just gives you security of knowing if you hear something while you're in your van in the middle of the night, or somebody comes and bothers you, you know that you are by yourself and you know that nobody should be there. So you know the next step is for you to protect yourself by any means necessary, because you're out somewhere by yourself and you know that nobody else is around you. So it shouldn't be anybody else. You shouldn't hear anything else. So if you happen to hear something, that lets you know what actions you need to take next. So I hang stuff on the outside of my van that I want to dry. And also, somebody suggested to me that you keep your hood open day and night when you're on this BLM land, because rats will get into your engine and your motor. So you just want to make sure you open it up so they will not go up in there and make a home. So anyway, that is going to be it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell and hit always, and make sure you come back and for another video. And all of my information is in the description box below if you want to support the channel, you guys. If you guys have any questions or any subject that you want me to make a video about, just leave it in the comments and I will see if I can make a video about it. Also, I have a goal, you guys, of every video every day to get to 1,000 views and 100 thumbs up or more and 100 comments or more. So if you're watching the content, it helps me out a lot with the YouTube and the YouTube algorithm. YouTube promotes the videos of content creators who are getting more views, who will have more interaction from their subscribers. So when you thumbs up a video, it is interaction, and it's letting the YouTube algorithm know that you enjoy and like that video. And even more so, when you go and take it a next step and you leave a comment, it lets YouTube know not only did you enjoy the video and you gave it a thumbs up, you also took the time to leave a comment, so you really must like it. So if you guys can help me out, we have reached 10,000 subscribers now. By the time you see this video, it should be more than that. We have reached 10,000 subscribers now, so it shouldn't be hard to get at least 1,000 views or more on a video each day. And it shouldn't be that hard to get over 100 thumbs up every day, and it shouldn't be that hard to get over 100 comments. If you like the content and you appreciate me putting out the content, do me a favor and help me out by watching the video all the way to the end through the ads, and also leaving comments on the videos and thumbsing up the videos. I appreciate you guys so very much. You just don't know how much you guys are changing my life by showing me love on my channel and just flooding my life with positivity. I appreciate each and every one of you for letting me know that you appreciate me, and let's do this together. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.